Picture this. An 88-year-old man wakes up before sunrise in Okinawa. He stretches, drinks tea, walks outside, and starts tending his garden. Not for exercise. Not for content. Because it's just what he does. He'll live well into his 90s. Maybe past 100. But here's the part most people miss: he's not just alive, he's well. Okinawa isn't famous because people live long. It's famous because they stay healthy while living long. And that's a huge difference. This isn't a miracle. It's not a superfood. It's a system of habits, cultural, social, and behavioral. And it's fragile. 1. Aging as an achievement, not a decline. In Okinawa, aging isn't treated like a slow collapse. Elders aren't sidelined. They're useful. They fish. They farm. They teach. They mentor. Some still practice martial arts. Others walk miles a day without calling it exercise. Old age here isn't a burden, it's a status. Compare that to the West, where aging often means isolation, institutions, and being taken care of. In Okinawa, staying involved is the care. Purpose doesn't retire. And that turns out to matter more than we ever thought. 2. Community, belonging, and psychological resilience. Longevity doesn't happen alone. Daily life in traditional Okinawa is built around people, tea gatherings, shared meals, shared work, shared jokes. Strong bonds between generations are normal, not nostalgic. And here's what's wild: Okinawa has faced war, poverty, and immense hardship. Yet chronic stress levels stayed low. Why? Meaning, humor, belonging, calm. They have a word you've probably heard before: ikigai. Not a magical life purpose. Just a reason to get up in the morning. Someone to cook for. A task that matters. A role that's yours. That's psychological armor. 3. Movement built into everyday life. Okinawans don't work out. They move. Constantly. Casually. Gently. Every day. Farming. Walking. Cycling. Cleaning. Cooking. Low-intensity movement done for decades. Even karate wasn't about competition, it was about balance, breath, control. There's no hard stop called retirement. As long as you're useful, you're moving. As long as you're moving, you're dignified. 4. Diet. What Okinawans actually eat. Let's clear something up. The Okinawan diet is not just low-fat or plant only. That's an oversimplification. Yes, lots of vegetables. Sweet potatoes. Seaweed. Tofu. But also fish. Pork. Bone broths. Collagen-rich cuts. The difference isn't fat. It's real food versus processed food. Traditional animal fats, not industrial seed oils. Nutrient-dense meals, not calorie overload. And portions matter. Frequency matters. They stop eating before they're stuffed, not because of discipline, but culture. 5. The power of food culture, not food rules. Food in Okinawa isn't moral. It's social. Meals are shared. Slow. Seasonal. Local. Nose-to-tail cooking isn't trendy, it's respectful and practical. There's no obsession with optimization. No fear of food. No constant dieting. That absence of anxiety? It might be as important as the food itself. 6. Genetics versus lifestyle, the migration effect. Here's where the myth falls apart. When Okinawans move away and adopt Western habits, their health advantages disappear. Same genes. Different outcomes. Genetics sets the ceiling. Lifestyle decides whether you reach it. Longevity isn't exclusive. It's repeatable. 7. Modern Okinawa, a culture at risk. And now, the uncomfortable truth. Modern Okinawa is changing fast. Globalization, fast food, stress, rising obesity, rising diabetes, rising chronic disease. Younger generations are drifting away from ancestral habits. Many Okinawans know this. They're concerned, but also realistic. Culture doesn't freeze in time. 8. The generational divide. Here's the divide. Elders are still thriving, but the environment around them has transformed. In some cases, younger people may not outlive their grandparents. When traditions aren't passed down, wisdom doesn't disappear, it just stops traveling. And that should make all of us uneasy. 9. A global warning, not a local tragedy. Okinawa isn't just a story about Okinawa. It's a preview. Modern medicine can extend lifespan, but shrink health span. We can live longer and feel worse. Longevity can be lost. 10. What can be reclaimed, anywhere? You don't need to copy Okinawa. You need to understand the pattern. Eat real food. Move naturally every day. Stay socially connected. Reduce chronic stress. Keep purpose as you age. These principles travel. 11. Closing reflection, before the blueprint disappears. The irony is hard to ignore. The world is searching for Okinawan wisdom just as Okinawa is moving away from it. The goal isn't to idealize the past. It's to preserve what works and pass it forward. Because somewhere in Okinawa, an elder is still living the answer. And the question is, are we listening?